Welcome to this new presentation about TPM-Proxy, impossible testing at hand. What is TPM-Proxy? It's a good man in the middle. It's a software. It's a transparent proxy. It's an API and emulator. It's a network packet analyzer. It can simulate errors, let limiting responses, can do chaos engineering with it then. It can mock entire infrastructures in minutes. You can do gold standard tests, simulate an existing API, can cover several protocols, HTTP, HTTPS, SOAP, REST, everything that goes back through the web. MySQL, Postgres, MongoDB, Redis, MQP, MQTT, and in the future Kafka. Where can be run? Everywhere. It's via protocol. You don't need AOP, you don't need specific drivers, and so on. It's agnostic in respect of language, infrastructure, architecture. Just plug it in. It can run as a command line, Docker image, Kubernetes, CI/CD integration, and embedded in Java. And now, let's start. We are heading now to the protocol master samples. Here we have a series of applications in Docker that can be run directly on your machine without much ado. Let's first download the protocol master samples. Here it is. And then open it with our IDE. In this case, I'm using IntelliJ. We can see here the HUE test that I will open. Then I will set the configuration for our test, that is test recording. I will set human driven equals true. This means that all the tests will be run with an UI for the browser and will block the execution with the alert box to allow me to explain what is happening. Let's start everything then. And here we are, the test is started. We started our application through the Docker Compose file. We have now the HTTP server, the MySQL, the REST backend, and the TPM itself. Now we can proceed with the real test. First, we start recording. Now we are using a Selenium-based execution so that everything can be controlled easily. We start the record plugin. Then we can navigate to our application. It's simple to do this application. We will insert a task and then update it to completed and archive in its specific storage. Submit. We update it to completed. And then we archive it. At the end, we will delete the item to clean up the situation. Now we'll stop the recording. You see, recording completed. Then we will try something incredible. We stop the MySQL container. You can check here on container that the MySQL container is not running anymore. Let's see what happens. Now, we will start replaying for MySQL protocol. Replay plugin. Then we'll redo our path for our application. in cache and cookies, of course. And now we will redo the whole thing, but without database. Insert a new task, submit, then we update the task as completed, and then we'll archive the task. Archive, and finally we delete it. And that's done, all without database. Now we will stop the replay plugin for the MySQL. And we stop even the backend. Let's see. The backend is now stopped. And we will be still working on this thing. Okay. Now we'll open the HTTP protocol. And we will start the replay for the HTTP protocol. And we clean the cookies, and then we will redo again the same thing without using in any way our backend server. Insert a new task. Okay. Then we will update it as with completed. Then we will archive it. And then we will delete it. And now we completed the replaying of the system. We had not any kind of backend. If we go on the system, we can find that we can search all the operations that have been performed. Here we have a special query language, TPM-QL, and you can see all calls that have been recorded. For example, here we have an HTTP call, request response, and here we have all the data that is present in the request and the response. Let's take something more, just to say, interesting. Let's go with 100 with 50 items, for example. And now insert into, then, for example, here there is an insert for the insert query. You can see here the query that has been executed by MySQL. And then after the insert, we can check that here we have the response. The response for the query to our item. We have just name laundry, priority high, and here we can explore all the data that have been recorded. Well, now we can stop everything. Thank you for your time. And now, time for the references. This is my GitHub page. You can find here the protocol master and the protocol master samples. The protocol master is the application itself, and the protocol master samples are the sample application that you can simply download and execute. Thank you for your attention. These are my references on GitHub, LinkedIn, Mail, and on the web. Let's see you the next time. Bye.